We are fired up for the Calder Cup. The Coachella Valley Firebirds are back home tonight for a must-win game against the Hershey Bears. Sports Director Blake Arthur was in Hershey all week with the team, of course, but is now live at Acrisure Arena with more on tonight's Game 6. Blake, this is do or die.
Yeah, Peter, you said it, a do-or-die game for the Firebirds. And, yes, we were in Hershey last week, Tim Kiley and myself, and we are back here now in the coolest spot in the desert. And check this out. We're not the only ones in the house. The Calder Cup is here at Acrisure Arena. The Cup is in the building. That's because the Hershey Bears are one win away from taking the Cup. The Firebirds are hoping that this beautiful trophy, this beautiful cup, is not given to anybody until Wednesday because the Firebirds are hoping to win tonight to force a Game 7. But what a trophy this is, a historic Calder Cup, and it is beautiful to see in person. It is pretty shiny. If you get up there and take a picture, it's going to reflect back at you. So pretty cool that the Calder Cup is in the building in the coolest spot in the desert. So should be a good game tonight. Peter, the Firebirds obviously hoping to win. Desperation. They face elimination tonight, and they need a win to keep their quest for this trophy, the Calder Cup, alive tonight.
Wow, that's cool that you get to be right next to it. I bet the team, Blake, is happy to be home. How much does the cross-country travel and quick turnaround play into tonight's game?
Well, I got to admit, it's affected me a little bit, so hard to imagine that it doesn't affect the teams. However, when you talk to the Firebirds and even the Hershey Bears, they're not going to admit that fatigue is a factor this late in the season because they're running on adrenaline. They want to win this Calder Cup. This is what you play for in the AHL. So the two teams, they're not going to say that fatigue is a factor, but for the Firebirds, I mean, look, this is their 25th playoff game tonight and 72 regular season games. So you do the math, that's 97 games in total for them tonight, the most of any team in the entire American Hockey League. And then the cross-country travel, the change of time zones, it's all going to be a bit of an issue, I would think, tonight. So I think whoever comes out fast, whoever comes out and gets that first goal will win this game. I think the Firebirds definitely have the advantage being here at home in front of a sold-out crowd at Acrisure Arena. By the way, the first goal in this series, in each game, that team has gone on to win that respective game. So the first goal is very important. I think the Firebirds know they got to come out with a sense of urgency in those first 10 minutes to put the pressure on the Hershey Bears and make sure this is a style of game that they want to play tonight, Peter.
Can't wait to see what happens. All right, thanks, Blake. Go Birds.